Hey, I thought I'd quickly record a video on Meeting C++ 2025. So this year's conference, I should point out, is a week earlier than last year, 6th to 8th November in Berlin and online. And then quickly, let me go through the keynotes. We have Anthony Williams, Francis Buontempo, and James McNellis doing the keynotes this year. With Anthony, I'm not sure. He's well known for his book about concurrency and has done that in the standard. So maybe we hear something about concurrency, maybe we hear something about C++, and maybe it's a total wildcard. We'll see. I'm definitely looking forward to that one. Francis Buontempo is going to speak about learning C++, which is also very, very valuable. And James McNellis has given us hints last year with his Lightning Talk. You probably know him from the other Lightning Talk he gave at my conference more than 10 years ago. Let me quickly point out the trainings. So we have 5 trainings this year. Klaus Igelberger starts the trainings with his well-known C++ software design training. Nikolai Yosotis then goes on to multi-threading and concurrency in C++, and that is a one-day workshop where he will mostly focus on live coding. We have training from Ivica Bogosavljevic on vectorization, more or less, as a workshop. It's, as far as I remember, a 2-day workshop. Then we have, I think it's a 3-day workshop by Slobodan Tomitrovic. He will be giving a training on intermediate to advanced C++ next steps for professionals. And then, of course, the Misra C++ guidelines from 2023 as a one-day training. There's something very special and very specialized. If you're an embedded, that's probably very, very interesting to you. Some of them also will be giving talks at the conference, maybe even all of them, because we're putting together a 5th track, which I'll be talking about when I go into the schedule. So let's talk about the conference this year. Basically, the conference will open with a welcome message, but that's not yet online. I have to put that online. And so then the real opening of the conference, of course, will be with Anthony Williams. And I'm very much looking forward to that. Then at the moment, you can see 4 tracks, and I plan to add a 5th track by the beginning of October. We're right now in the phase of putting that together. Looking into the talks now, we have the track A, which will be in the main hall. And so this will be started by Sebastian Theophil. Hannah Duzikova follows then. And so track A will be lots of the big speakers which made it in the main track. And then we have the side tracks, which are track B, C, and D currently, and probably then track E from October. And so these tracks will be on site, and the track D is online, I should mention. And so after the day, you always in the schedule see a timetable. And the second day starts with a keynote from Francis Buontempo. She will focus on learning C++ as far as I know, and is currently writing a book about that, has also been on that topic for quite some time, is writing another book about it. And so really looking forward to this one. And then again, we have the conference ongoing for the rest of the day. Maybe you see that we don't have an evening program yet. That's something I want to mention. That's also like in the plans, and we'll add it later. The 3rd track just starts with talks and then ends with a keynote by James McNellis. Kind of looking forward to all the keynotes and generally being the conference. It is 8 weeks away, and it will be very quickly there. So get your tickets for Berlin or online now. And then I hope to see you in Berlin.